In 2015, the Paris Agreement brought all nations together into a common cause to undertake ambitious efforts to combat climate change and adapt to its effects. The central goal is to strengthen the global response to the threat of climate change by keeping a global temperature rise well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, with efforts to limit it to 1.5 degrees. While Paris has set a course, it is now upon all to walk that path and transition to lower carbon economies. We urgently need to increase substantially the share of bioenergy in a more renewable global energy mix.
The benefits of modern bioenergy is recognized. Modern bioenergy can help us to reach our Paris targets, to help us diversify our energy system and help us reduce air pollution in the cities. The contribution of modern bioenergy is 5 times, I repeat, 5 times more than solar and wind put together. We do need solar, we do need wind, but we also need bioenergy and making the most out of this very important option that we have at our disposal. Our numbers, our analysis show that without a substantial increase of modern bioenergy, we have no chance whatsoever to reach our climate targets. It is the very reason why IEA, our agency, has been supporting this platform from day one.
Renewables capacity additions to the global power sector have outpaced those from fossil fuels every year since 2011, and they are growing fastest in developing countries. This is a remarkable change which underscores that renewables are today a compelling, viable socio-economic development choice with multiple social and environmental benefits for a growing number of countries, cities, companies, and people. While renewable electricity in the power sector is gaining share rapidly, further progress needs to be made in transport, buildings and industry, the end-use sectors, which account for more than 2/3 of carbon emissions. However, all renewables options are needed, including both advanced and conventional biofuels, to realize long-term decarbonization of end-use sectors. This is especially true in heavy transport, shipping and in aviation.
Energy, while crucial, is not the whole story. All products, plastics and chemicals that are currently produced using oil can also be made from renewable material and thus capture more carbon. Just like the oil refineries of today produce fuels, plastics and chemicals, the sustainable biorefineries the world needs can provide those same products, but with the net effect of removing carbon from the atmosphere instead of adding to it. This is called the low-carbon bioeconomy, which is a key component of the circular economy, a way to ensure the long-term sustainability of human civilization.
The bioeconomy is a friend to the climate and also is truly renewable. This means that farmers can continuously grow the biomass needed with further advantage, such as energy security, economic and job growth, as well as rural development. We have to make sure this does not put undue burden on land and other natural resources. And critically, we need to avoid endangering food production. Agents like FAO, IEE, Bioenergy, and IRENA agree that the sustainable management of bioeconomy is possible. This includes a parallel increase of food production, smart agriculture practices, better use of rural and urban waste, proper policies, and continued development of new technology. The potential is there, and its achievements will require ongoing collaboration and collective action.
We don't see enough incentives. Long-term, well-designed policies are geared towards supporting modern bioenergy. And my suggestion to many ministers, governments around the world, if you want to bioenergy share grow in your energy markets, first thing what we have to do is reduce the subsidies you give for fossil fuel consumption. I don't see we have enough support for bioenergy policies, bioenergy technologies for several years to come. And in many cases, the bioenergy projects suffer under uncertainties, political risks, and also financial challenges.
Bioenergy for transport, heating and other purposes can today be sustainably produced from a wide variety of sources, including farm and forest residues that are often discarded. It can help restore degraded land and enhance food production, for example, by planting nitrogen-fixing wood crops, which provide natural fertilizer and boost the yield of food crops grown alongside them. The International Renewable Energy Agency's analyses show that by 2050, bioenergy will account for around 1/3 of renewable energy consumption. So to effectively harness bioenergy to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Agreement, international cooperation and deliberate action are essential. The Biofuture Platform, which is a global multi-stakeholder mechanism to accelerate development and deployment of modern biofuels, is an important international platform that can help achieve the huge potential of sustainable bioenergy.
It's exactly this need which led to the creation of the Biofuture Platform, an alliance of countries dedicated to finding solutions and promote sustainable and low-carbon bioenergy and bioproducts. Since carbon mitigation currently has no universally recognized market value, the bioeconomy is a policy-driven market. This is why a solid policy framework for low-carbon bioenergy is key to drive investments. The Biofuture Platform is a country-to-country dialogue with collaboration first and foremost. Apart from governments, we are also allied with many non-country partners, companies, agencies and organizations in the private sector who share this common vision and participate in this dialogue about the best ways to bring about a sustainable biofuture.
We can already feel a change. Since the Biofuture Platform launched 2 years ago, several member countries have taken some tremendously important steps. China will implement a national ethanol mandate for the first time in history. Here in Brazil, and soon in Canada, the RenovaBio and the Clean Fuel Standard programs will set a benchmark for carbon reduction fuels policies. In Denmark, LEGO has started to build some of its trademark blocks from bio-based, high-quality plastic. India has just adopted a new biofuels policy and an ambitious investment program in second-generation biorefineries. In Europe, the RED II policy aims to incentivize advanced low-carbon biofuels in the transport sector starting in 2020.
RenovaBio is one key example of a national policy that has been launched in the wake of the Biofuture Platform. It is an innovative policy that transfers income from fossil fuels to clean fuel innovation through free market mechanisms, life cycle analysis, a 10-year emission reduction target, and tradable carbon certificates. It takes experience from the US, California, and institutes what we hope will be a gold standard for policy in this space. RenovaBio is Brazil walking the talk. It's going ahead in delivering on the commitments made under the Biofuture Platform.
75% of Finland's land area is covered by forest. And so the bioeconomy for us means specifically forest bioeconomy. We already use bioenergy for many purposes, such as fuel for road transportation and aviation. And of course combined heat and power, which we mainly produce from the residues of the forest industry. The important thing, which I want to stress, is that the forest biomass has really turned out to be an inspirational material. It is used in many innovative new materials and products such as new fibers, nanocellulose and many more. So in Finland we have taken numerous steps towards a new future where the circular economy goes much deeper than just material recycling.
The UK government is committed to reducing carbon emissions from transport, and increasing our use of renewable fuels is a vital part of this. we've introduced new targets this year that will double the use of biofuels in the UK transport sector within 15 years. We've also set an additional target for advanced waste-based renewable fuels. This target will promote the development of cutting-edge waste technologies that turn waste into valuable low-carbon fuels. And this will be supported by £22 million worth of government funding that has been made available to industry to support the early-stage development of waste-based low-carbon fuels for the aviation and freight sectors.
There can be no doubt about it. There's a need to scale up the sustainable low-carbon economy. And thanks to technology, innovation, best practices, and smart policies, there is certainly a way. The biofuture we envisage is undoubtedly an answer to our present needs. But time is not on our side. We need to build this future now.